Okay, this is candidate Congressman John Kitover podcast. I'm going to be reading some poetry. I hope you enjoy it. This is my morning meditation. A feel good, positive vibration experience. Okay, this is poetry meditation by John Kitover, candidate Congressman for Illinois 16. Two Flash Pan Shack, huh? Hello, N. I'm about to read. Okay, this is Poetry Politics meditation by John Kitover, candidate Congressman. Welcome back, N. Do you want to say anything? I'm getting my recording studio set up here. Okay, this is Poetry, Politics, and Meditation by John Kitover, candidate Congressman. Okay, this is Poetry, Politics, and Meditation by candidate Congressman John Kitover for the 16th District to defeat Darren LaHood, a rhino, vaccinologist, super debt, super tax, super spender. We're going to crush his debt can and stop him from kicking it. Go to johnforcongress.com and donate $10 right now. Thanks so much for being here. This is candidate John. We are about to read some poetry. I hope you are enjoying this live stream. Thanks for being here. Health, wealth, love, peace of mind, happiness, and strength. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold it for 10 seconds. We're live streaming this on multiple accounts. We're about to create a bunch of YouTube shorts. We're also live on X Spaces as well as Clubhouse. If you're on X, follow me at John Kitover IL or John Kitover Rep or Rep John Kitover. Thanks for being here. We are about to read some poetry and engage in a little meditation. Oh, there's a hair in my coffee. Did I get it? I didn't get it. Gross. Where, oh, where did you come from, hair? Was it my nostril or my ear? It wasn't my head. Okay, everybody on YouTube, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this guy's YouTube channel right now, because we're going to Congress, and you're watching the first stages of us getting into Congress. I don't know. This is poetry. This is magic poetry to defeat Darren LaHood. Hope you're enjoying. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button now. When I end this live, I want to see, wow, 5 new people subscribed to this YouTube channel. They gave me a shot. They gave me a chance to get into their brains, to take over their algorithm. Do you want to be a part of the problem or a part of the solution? Okay, here we go. This is 3 minutes of poetry read by candidate Congressman John Kitover. This is called The Eyes of Pharaoh. Okay, enjoy it. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover. We are running for Congress in the 16th District to defeat Darren LaHood. This is 3 minutes of poetry, politics, and meditation. I hope you enjoy. We are reading The Eyes of Pharaoh. Dead Pharaoh's eyes from out the tomb burned like twin planets, ruby red, enswathed, enthroned. The halls of gloom echo the agony of the dead. Silent and stark the Pharaoh sate. No breath went whispering, hushed or sacred or scared, only that red incarnate hate through pylon after pylon flared, as in the blood of murdered kings, the murdered things, the affrighted augur shaking scries, earthquake and ruinous fate of kings, famine and desperate destinies. So in the eyes of Pharaoh shone the hate and loathing that compel, in death each damned minion of Set, the accursed Lord of Hell. Yea! In those globes of fire there sat some cruel knowledge closely curled, like serpents in those holes of hate, palaces of the underworld. But in the hell glow of those eyes, the ashen skull of Pharaoh shone, white as the moon rays that surprise the invoking Druze on Lebanon. Moreover, pylon shouldered round to pylon an unearthly tune, like phantom priests that strike and sound sinister sistrons at the moon. And death's insufferable perfume beat the black air with golden fans, as Turkish rip a Nubian's womb with Damascened yataghans. Also the taste of dust long dead, of ancient queens corrupt and fair, struck through the temple, subtly sped by demons dominant of the air. Last, on the flesh there came a touch, like sucking mouths and stroking hands, that laid their foul alluring smutch, even to the blood's mad sarabands. So did the neophyte that would gaze into dead Pharaoh's awful eyes start from an incalculable amaze to clutch the initiate's place and prize. He bore the blistering thought aloft, it blazed in battle on his plume. With sage and warrior in Fioft, he rushed alone through tower and tomb. Go to JohnForCongress.com. Thanks for listening.
Poetry, meditation, you enjoy when you're reading the eyes of Pharaoh. Reading the eyes
Hushed or sacred or scared, only that red incarnate hate through pylon after pylon flared, as in the blood of murdered kings, murdered things, the affrighted augur shaking scries, earthquake and ruinous fate of kings, famine and desperate destinies. So in the eyes of Pharaoh shone the hate and loathing that compel, in death each damned minion of Set, the accursed Lord of Hell. Yea! In those globes of fire there sat some cruel knowledge closely curled, like serpents in those holes of hate, palaces of the underworld. But in the hell glow of those eyes, the ashen skull of Pharaoh shone. Okay, this is morning meditation and coffee and poetry and politics by candidate Congressman John Kitover. Hope you're enjoying the show. Coffee and history. Is it important?
Eventually, he came to embrace the term. He realized that he needed money to fund his war effort because he was essentially beefing with all of Europe.
That's my man McIndow. Okay, this is BB, Harry, the chosen.
Not that hard to educate. If a lot of people can educate themselves about Israel, anyone who is even remotely educated about Israel will not be regarded as a useful idiot. It happens to be the case that many people who support Israel are not educated about Israel in the first place.
Your education had everything to do with how they view you.
They view people who don't speak Hebrew or who don't. So these are not racist things, though. These are things about whether the culture, whether
the chief rabbi of Israel calling black people monkeys. How about that for racism? Come on, bro. Bro, you don't know Israeli culture. For real, that was out of pocket. I've never spoken to Israelis. I ain't gonna lie, Prince. That was out of pocket. That's just one example. I mean, it's very cultural.
Israel employs guest workers from around the world. It's a first world nation. I don't think Israelis are against black people. In Jerusalem, there's a quarter of black people. Black people actually live in Jerusalem.
This is the response.
I think you don't understand that Israel is a democracy. Israel is a democracy.
It's a disgusting comment. You didn't even take the time to say it's a disgusting comment.
It's not a disgusting comment.
Black people are monkeys?
He's allowed to say that. It's a democracy.
Black people are monkeys.
You don't believe in free speech.
I have nothing to do with free speech. I'm asking about the speech itself.
You're asking about.
I'm not saying he shouldn't be allowed to say.
Did he harm any black people? Did he harm?
Racist? Yes, of course he did.
Did he physically harm any black people?
How many people? Well, that's fucking subjective. If somebody mistreats a black person because this is what the upper echelon of the religious institution said, then yes.
No, nobody is going around attacking black. Israelis are.
Blacks in your backyard. Who's your favorite American hero, Andrew? The one who slaughtered and enslaved black people? Tell us, Andrew. How do you really feel about black people?
No,
because they're monkeys to you.
No.
Do you buy banana and go around to black neighbors and throw banana at their doorsteps? What is it, Andrew? What's your beef with black people? Tell us, please.
No, if I had a brief.
Get your racism out, Andrew. Get your racism out.
No, in fact, I'll tell you who has a beef with black people. Arabs, because Arabs actually are their neighbors. The people in Morocco, countries like Morocco and Tunisia.
That's the threat from the chief rabbi calling them black monkeys and Andrew defending the chief rabbi for calling black people monkeys. Now let's talk about Arabs.
Yes. When black people move to Tunisia, are black people treated well in Tunisia? When black people move to Tunisia, are they treated well?
I stand against any mistreatment of any black people.
Even in Tunisia?
In Tunisia, everywhere, even in my own household, if you want. But you, sir, you're defending the common.
But you're a Black Lives Matter extremist.
Because now I'm an extremist for defending black people as human beings. You're disgusting, dude. What the fuck's wrong with you? But again, you're a Zionist, so it's not surprising. This is what you people are, disgusting imbeciles. And you should be eradicated from the earth, from the face of this fucking planet.
So you...
are very racist, so stop with the bullshit.
Well, do you defend that comment? Do you defend the media? I don't think you do.
No, I didn't hear it. Can you repeat it?
The chief rabbi in Israel called black people monkeys. The black people are like monkeys.
Well, I think that's horrible if that's actually true.
You see, Andrew, you're a fucking racist. Just admit that you're a racist and can you kick out John because he's streaming us on YouTube?
He's already streaming us on the anonymous account. Doesn't matter if you kick out John.
What's his YouTube?
John Kitover.
You guys want to see my YouTube? I'm recording right now. I'm reading poetry. Many of you don't read. You just come on here and talk all the time and, spill your guts. Like Prince, for example, a couple years ago, he was talking about how his uncle raped him in his living room when he was a young man. I'm just wondering, have you done any therapy for that rape that you suffered, Prince, when you were abused by a family member sexually? Have you ever recovered from that trauma?
I wasn't aware. Keep going. Andrew, you disgusting piece.
There's nothing worse than having a family member sexually abuse you when you're a young child. I understand, Prince. I understand where your hate comes from, why you can't live in peace because somebody so close to you sexually abused you. violated that trust.
Okay, is this one is again
No, it's not. So, John, honestly.
Yeah, kick it, John.
Well, this is what I heard Prince say a couple years ago. I've been listening to this piece of shit for many years.
All right, go make a room with him, and you guys are not talking about it if you want. Listening for me for years.
But you haven't really said anything intelligent in many years. I'm just wondering where you're going to get the clue.
Why are you listening then? Why are you wasting your time listening? Seems rather contradictory, isn't it?
No, it's not. You're like,
You just want to waste your time.
You're like a fly that comes to a cow's ass or a horse's ass to sniff some shit. You're like a little horse fly. You call yourself Prince. You're the Prince of shit. That's what you are. A little fly going from butthole to butthole.
I think it should be put down.
John, honestly, bro, that's not what I want the room to be about.
I don't really care because this piece of shit Prince, just a couple minutes ago, he said all of us should be killed. Do you not listen to what the shit comes out of this piece of shit's mouth? He's human shit. He makes death threats. He wants people to be killed. He's a piece of shit. He's lucky he's in Europe enjoying the wealth of the West. This piece of shit should be in some dust town in some fucking desert milking a goat saying, man, this place sucks. My life sucks. I'm milking a goat. I'm milking a fucking goat. My life sucks. I live on a fucking rock in some valley in some fucking tent. I'm milking a goat like a Bedouin. Man, this place sucks. That's where he belongs. That's where pieces of shit like him belong.
23 views.
23 views!
Thousands. But anyways, everybody should keep it kind of down. A little bit violent, just for no reason.
Well, it's because we have racist people and genocidal people on the stage. I mean, earlier Andrew was
Hello, grass.
Black people are monkeys.
Yeah, I don't know how you would try and justify that. I wasn't really paying attention, but whenever you repeated it, and he didn't push back, I'm like, whoa, it's not nice.
I hope you enjoy.
It's not the first
reading
time.
The Eyes of Pharaoh.
When
Dead Pharaoh's eyes from out the tomb burned like twin planets, ruby red, enswathed, enthroned, the halls of gloom echo the agony of the dead. Silent and stark the Pharaoh sate. No breath went whispering, hushed or sacred, or scared, only that red incarnate hate through pylon after pylon fled. As in the blood of murdered kings, murdered things, the affrighted augur shaking scries. Earthquake and ruinous fate of kings, famine and desperate destinies. So in the eyes of Pharaoh shone the hate and loathing that compel, in death each damned minion of Set, the accursed Lord of Hell. Yea! In those globes of fire there sat some cruel knowledge closely curled, like serpents in those holes of hate, palaces of the underworld. Ashen skull Pharaoh shone, white as the moon rays that surprise the invoking Druze on Lebanon. Moreover, pylon shouldered round to pylon on an unearthly tune, like phantom priests that strike and sound sinister sistrons at the moon. And death's insufferable perfume beat the black air with golden fans, as Turkish rip a Nubian's womb with damasked yataghans. Also the taste of dust long dead, of ancient queens corrupt and fair, struck through the temple, subtly sped by demons dominant of the air. Last, in the flesh there came a touch, like
Okay, this is
sucking
poetry,
mouth
meditation,
and
philosophy, and
stroking
politics.
hands. The blade their foul alluring smutch.
Okay, this is part two. Hope you're enjoying. this is also this is also being broadcast to a new AI startup company called B Computer. All this is being logged on my Apple phone in the app, where it will generate suggestions and summaries of what I'm reading. So interested to see what it says. I've been trying to only feed it high levels of intelligence, and I don't want to muddy it up with clubhouse communication because it's just so vulgar and derogatory. But I'm going to do that in the future. I was thinking about getting a second one and and because I have another Apple phone, which it only works with Apple. Okay, we're gonna do part two. I hope you're enjoying this live stream. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover. This was running for Congress in the 16th district to defeat Darren LaHood. This is 3 minutes of poetry, politics, and meditation. I hope you enjoy. We are reading The Eyes of Pharaoh. Dead Pharaoh's eyes from out the tomb burned like twin planets, ruby red. Enswathed, enthroned, the halls of gloom echo the agony of the dead. Silent and stark the Pharaoh's sate. No breath went whispering, hushed or sacred, or scared, only that red incarnate hate through pylon after pylon fled. As in the blood of murdered kings, the murdered things, the affrighted augur shaking cries. Earthquake and ruinous fate of kings, famine and desperate destinies. So in the eyes of Pharaoh shone the hate and loathing that compel, in death each damned minion of Set, the accursed Lord of Hell. Yea! In those globes of fire there sat some cruel knowledge closely curled, like serpents in those holes of hate, palaces of the underworld. But in the hell glow of those eyes, the ashen skull of Pharaoh shone, white as the moon rays that surprise the invoking Druze on Lebanon. Moreover, pylon shouldered round to pylon an unearthly tune, like phantom priests that strike and sound sinister sistrons at the moon. And death's insufferable perfume beat the black air with golden fans, as circus ripped a Nubian's womb with Damascened yataghans. Also the taste of dust long dead, of ancient queens corrupt and fair, struck through the temple, subtly sped by demons dominant of the air. Next, the flesh there came a touch, like sucking mouths and stroking hands, that laid their foul luring smutch, even to the blood's mad salamans. So did the neophyte that would gaze into dead Pharaoh's awful eyes, start from an incalculable amaze to clutch the initiate's place and prize. This pretty good. Okay, we're gonna do part two. Here we go. I can only get 60 seconds over here. Gotta update that YouTube. Okay, here's part two, my friends. Oh, that's how you do it. So stupid. Very cool, but I did not know. pictures tell you everything. Okay, this is gonna be part 3. Hope you guys are enjoying. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading Poetry, Politics, and Meditation to defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th District. Like this video, share this video, subscribe now, and go to johnforcongress.com. This is The Eyes of Pharaoh, Part 2. And death's insufferable perfume beat the black air with golden fans as Turkish rip a Nubian's womb with Damascened yataghans. Also the taste of dust, long dead of ancient queens corrupt and fair, struck through the temple, subtly sped by demons dominant of the air. Last, on the flesh there came a touch, like sucking mouths and stroking hands, that laid the foul alluring smutch even to the blood's mad sarabands. So did the neophyte that would gaze into dead Pharaoh's awful eyes start from incalculable amaze to clutch the initiate's place and prize. He bore the blistering thought aloft, it blazed in battle on his plume. With sage and warrior enfoft, he rushed alone through tower and tomb. The myriad men, the cohorts armed, are shred like husks. The ensanguined brand leaps like a flame encharmed, to fire the pyramid heaven spanned, wherein dead Pharaoh sits and stares, swathed in the wrappings of the tomb, with eyes whose horror flits and flares like corpse lights glimmering in the gloom, till all's ablaze, one roar of flame, death universal, locked and linked. Aha! One name's the awful name. The twin red planets are extinct. The next poem is called Asmodel. Call down that star whose tender eyes were on thy bosom at thy birth. Call one long passionate note that sighs. Call till its beauty bend to earth. Meet thee and lift thee and devise strange loves within the gleaming girth. And kisses underneath the star, where on her brows its 7 rays are. Call her, maiden of thy sleep, and fashion into human shape the whirling fountains fiery and deep.
This is
The incense columns. Okay, go to johnforcongress.com. Thank you for viewing. Go to johnforcongress.com. This is John defeats Darren LaHood in 16th District.
Like this video, share this video. Insufferable perfume beat the black.
Okay, that's part 2. We're reading Asmodel. Okay, this is Poetry, Meditation, Philosophy, and Politics by John Kitover, candidate Congressman for the 16th District of Illinois. Got kicked from Marshall Rankin Stankin's room. Okay, this is kicked from the room. Okay, this got kicked from the room. Just got kicked from Marshall Stankin Rankin's room. Okay, so this is called Poetry of the Pharaoh. Pharaoh, 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 Pharaoh. Pharaoh, yo, Joe. Pharaoh, King, Poetry. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading Poetry, Politics and Meditation to Defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th District. Like this video, share this video, subscribe now, and go to johnforcongress.com. This is The Eyes of Pharaoh, Part 2. And death's insufferable perfume beat the black air with golden fans as Turkish rip a Nubian's womb with Damasened yatagans. Also the taste of dust, long dead of ancient queens, corrupt and fair, struck through the temple, subtly sped by demons dominant of the air. Last, on the flesh there came a touch, like sucking mouths and stroking hands, that laid the foul alluring smutch even to the blood's mad sarabands. So did the neophyte that would gaze into dead Pharaoh's awful eyes start from incalculable amaze to clutch the initiate's place and prize. He bore the blistering thought aloft, it blazed and battled on his plume. With sage and warrior enfoft, he rushed alone through tower and tomb. The myriad men, the cohorts armed, are shred like husks. The ensanguined brand leaps like a flame encharmed, to fire the pyramid heaven spanned, wherein dead Pharaoh sits and stares, swathed in the wrappings of the tomb,
Diakonos.
with eyes whose horror flits and flares like...
Welcome, Diakonos. I was just kicked from Marshall Rankin's room, so this is my response room to that room. I don't know if you want to say anything.
Why did they kick you?
I think it's just I'm very much disliked because they don't like me, and I record them, and so they don't like me.
Yeah, a lot of people got kicked from that room, I heard, but they have a short temper.
Well, if I had the desire, I would just go back in anonymous and then now like record them. But unfortunately, I'm actually creating videos and reading, so I'm being productive, and it's much more important than listening to them, because I have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that since I've been listening for so long, I know that what they're saying is a waste of time. And listening to a lot of the speakers, you know that game show like Name That Tune, where you have to name the tune
No.
Oh, you never seen Name That Tune?
No, I'm busy grocery shopping.
Oh.
I'm joking. No, I don't live in America. We don't have that.
So what they do is they play a song and then you hit the buzzer, and whoever hits the buzzer first and then names the name of that song, gets the point. So it's like if you come to a clubhouse room and you hear somebody speaking that you know is stupid and a waste of time, like you immediately just hit the leave quietly button. So technically, this app is just called Name That Tune, where you've heard the same singers sing the same song over and over and over again. How many times are you going to sit there and listen to people say the same, sing the same song? You're crazy. It's crazy to come on this app and continue to listen to these people, because the truth is, if you haven't figured that out, that means you're a neurotic, that you have terrible anxiety, terrible depression, terrible fear, etc. You could call it politics, but it's not therapeutic. So it's just not healthy to sit here and waste all your time, because you're wasting your time. You're not creating anything by listening to these people. It's insane.
I agree.
See, there is like this fear of missing out or something, but once you hear that person sing that song so many times, it's just, you got to realize that many people on this app are very lazy and they're not doing software updates to themselves.
So what would you like to talk about if this app wasn't so toxic?
I think reading poetry to each other is probably very useful.
Actually.
Huh?
When you were, I think 2 days ago, playing that recording of the Tao Te Ching or something, I was in the audience listening to it. It was so nice. I really needed that at the moment.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't know. It just hit me just at the right moment. That was really nice. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. That you know why that poem or that book is so based is because it deals with the oldest non-essence or whatever in the whole world. Like it's the mother of the universe. So that document as a program, it's just like, it's the best. It's just so good. Lao Tzu, the writer, he really, really created a masterpiece, because it's that document, I think, is probably the basis of it is the basis of mysticism. That document must have made its way to the West. It must have. I think a lot of these documents have been circulated, going back really far back, like Christian mystics and stuff. People must, I know, because if you read Marcus Aurelius, the Catholics, I think, are the historians or preservers of mysticism in a way, because they have the archives. They've got the documents stored.
Are you able to reach those archives, or is it?
I'm doing it on YouTube right now. I'm literally reading, wisdom, enlightenment, literature right now. I'm reading poetry.
Okay.
And we're live on YouTube. We've gotten a lot of viewers on this live stream so far.
Nice. So how has life been? How have you been doing? How's your congressman going?
It's going pretty good.
I heard you got enough signatures.
Yeah, 20 days from now, I'm driving down to Springfield to submit all the petitions to the Illinois Election Commission. Then the election is March 17th, 2026.
Ooh, that's a special day.
It's the primary. Is that your birthday?
Yes.
Really? March 26th is your birthday?
No, 17. You said 17, right?
No, March 16th.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still a special day. So you can give me a present to become a congressman.
Well, I can give you a present right now. I can read you a poem.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, take the deepest breath of the day and hold it for 10 seconds. Okay, this is called Asmodel. This is John Kitover, candidate congressman for the 16th District of Illinois, reading a poem to defeat Darren LaHood, the rhino, the super debt creator, the COVID-19 vaccine liar, the gun grabber. This is called Asmodel. Call down that star whose tender eyes were on thy bosom at thy birth. Call one long passionate note that sighs. Call till its beauty bend to earth. Meet thee and lift thee and devise strange loves within the gleaming girth, and kisses underneath the star, whereon her brows its 7 rays are. Call her the maiden of thy sleep, fashioned into human shape, the whirling fountains fiery and deep, the incense columns that drape, glimmering limbs when shadows creep among blue tresses that escape, the golden torque that binds her hair, whose swarthy splendors drench the air. She comes! She comes! The spirit glances in quick delight to hold her kiss. The fuming air shimmers and dances, the moonlight's trembling ecstasies. Swoon, and her soul, and my soul, trances, knowing no longer aught that is, only united, moving, fixed, mixed, a music infinitely fixed, music that throbs and soars and burns and breaks the possible to dwell when moving, monotone nocturnes, making hell heaven and heaven hell, the steady impossible song that yearns and brooks no mortal in its swell. This monotone immortal lips make in our infinite eclipse. Formless, above all shape and shade, lampless, beyond all light and flame, timeless, above all age and grade, moveless, beyond the mighty name, a mystic mortal and maid, filled with all things to fill the same, to overflow the shores of God, mingling our proper period. The agony is past, behold, how shape and light are born again, how emerald and starry gold burn in the midnight, how the pain of our incredible marriage fold and bed of Bertha's travail wane, and how our molten limbs divide and self again abide. The agony of extreme joy and horror of the infinite blind, passions that sear us and destroy, rebuilding for the deathless mind.
This is John Kitover, candidate congressman for the 16th District, reading to defeat Darren LaHood, the rhino, the super deck 19 vaccine liar, the gun.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you have some sort of like church going on over there?
Church?
Yeah, what is that? All these I just see you in a room full with phones all spread around your wall.
Well, I'm recording myself reading books.
That was crazy when they stopped repeating you one by one.
Yeah, it's all the phones are just doing, going from recording to playback. Okay, that's part 3 for the day.
Take the deepest breath of the day.
Take the deepest bite of the day. Spend the goodest coupon of the day. Don't forget the coupons.
I've been to art class today. It was really nice.
Oh, well, you're in an art room right now in Clown House.
Good. Artists are the creators of the world, right?
Huh?
Artists are the creators of the world. Only crazy people like you and me are matter the most. What would Clubhouse be without us? There won't be any memory left.
Well, you are a continuation of consciousness. Everyone is. And it's not going to stop. Everyone is still having children. And the continuity of existence will carry on. But what we're doing is we're using the internet to store consciousness and intelligence. Only like 1% of the internet is actually intelligent. 99% of it is all just spam.
True.
Because, when people publish all these videos, and they film for like 40 hours to get like 30 seconds, to publish it, where they so there's like extracts and compressions, and it's up to you. What I realized is there are 4 things that you control, and there's only 4 things that you control. Do you know what they are?
Within yourself?
Within yourself and with the world.
Well, your own mind, your own peace.
But you have to give me the answer in 4 words. You can't give me like a sentence. It's got to be 4 words.
I don't know.
What are your major senses, in the human body?
Coupons. No, my major senses: feeling, hearing, seeing, and touching.
Okay, it's close, but this might not be just 4 words, but you can control 4 things, and it has to pretty much do with your head. You can control what you listen to. You can control what you say. You can control what you eat, and you could say you can control what you see, or also what you smell. But technically, that's how those. Let's just say 4 things: what you hear, what you say, what you eat, and what you see. If you control those 4 things, then you can technically it's like manifestation, where you're in control. But this app proves to you that the environment is constantly demanding those senses. But it's up to you as the user to control that environment by controlling, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're saying, what you're eating. It's up to you to choose. So that's the thing. It's like, that's where willpower gets into like the silver lining, where you're like, oh, I am in control. I am the video game user. And this app is like playing a first person, a real time player game or something. But that's what life is. So.
Hi, Buttercup. Me and John have been friends for a long time, so don't laugh at me.
Buttercup, you are a night.
She left.
Oh yeah, she leaves all that. She comes in and leaves. Oh, she's back.
Don't leave. Maybe she's working. Maybe she's gonna come up for now.
that's okay. She's oh man, I heard Jeff call her a cunt. He's like, shut the fuck up, you stupid
No,
cunt. I was
that's
like,
not nice.
wow. See, that's what I don't understand is like, why do people take Buttercup, to heart so seriously and get so angry with her? Like, why can't you just view her as being a moth or a fly that's, or a mosquito who's like an irritating bug? I mean, just like, I was stretching at the park yesterday. I know you probably don't know what that is, but I was stretching at the park. Oh. And so a mosquito, I look up and there's all these mosquitoes and they're coming at my bald head and I start swatting them and hitting them. And then I just take off running, So that's the metaphor I'm saying for Buttercup is like, just swat her and then run, but never stick around for the conversation.
Just FYI, he's always mean, but he also loves you like that. This is your love language, Sean.
See, I'm trying to be funny.
You are sometimes. I still have that one recording of you when we did this whole wedding thing with Nora and Diego. That's like my favorite. Every time I feel sad, I listen to it and I laugh.
Ooh, that's very funny. I would love to re-record that. Like, if you could play it for us, that'd be so funny.
Yeah, it's a long video, but yeah, maybe one day we can make a room and we do that again. But apparently they are divorced now, so...
Oh, dude, I saw her Instagram post and she wrote, "This is life or death. Contact me now."
No, she's going insane. I think,
a wolf crying wolf?
I don't know what to say. I kind of feel bad, actually. I hope she gets the help she needs.
Well, yeah, she's not... Listen, I could tell you that, like, unless I could put people in a prison... I don't think I could actually help anybody. Like, if they're not even willing to listen to my poetry, then they're insufferably you cannot help them. There's no programming that will help them. They refuse programming.
Oh, can you bring up Zhao? He reads the Tao Te Ching.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. He's
Very
a Chinese
cool.
man.
Well, if he wants to raise his hand, he can raise his hand.
Raise your hand, Zhao.
Okay, we're going to continue on.
Okay.
This is part 3 of my poetry. We've been reading Asmodel. Up next, after Asmodel, I'm very excited because we're about to get to The Rose and the Cross, The Storm, The Initiation. But what I'm looking forward to, God, there's so many good poems in here. We got The Mother of Sabbath, a litany, and then Hymn to Pan, and then Hymn to Apollo.
I'm gonna check your Instagram, your YouTube. Let me see. Let's go live on. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I was the other day. I was live on YouTube. I was going through their shorts, and I'm scrolling, like looking something for art stuff. And all of a sudden, you appear in my phone. I was like, oh. No, I got shocked for a second. Like, I don't know how you appeared in my timeline.
What was I doing?
You were just reading a book.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Let me see what you're doing right now. Congressman John Kitover.
Welcome, Zhao Wing.
What's up, bro?
Was your phone dead or something earlier?
Oh, no, my friend pulled up.
Oh, okay. Let me see what's going on. Oh, nice hat. Hey, where did you go offline?
Okay, this is going to be part 3. This is Asmodel.
I like your hat.
Thanks. I'm trying to create more, if I'm just bald, it's kind of ugly and like.
No, why don't you accept your baldness?
Well, it's not ugly. What I'm trying to do is like I'm trying to work on my picture. You know, like I have updated. You know, I'm moving things around.
Yeah, you want something new.
You want to see another hat? You want to see? You want to see my Magneto hat?
Yes. That's funny.
Okay, we're gonna shoot it like this. You ready?
Yeah. Can you talk?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, this is John Kitover, candidate congressman for the 16th district. We're reading magical poetry to defeat Darren LaHood in Rockford, in Peoria, in Illinois, in the 16th district. Here we go. This is called Asmodel. The agony is past. Behold how shape and light are born again, how emerald and starry gold burn in the midnight. How the pain of our incredible marriage fold and bed of birthless travail wane, and how our molten limbs divide and self again abide. The agony of extreme joy, and horror of the infinite blind, passions that sear us and destroy, rebuilding for the deathless mind and deathless body whose alloy is gold and fire, whose passions find the tears of their caresser dew, fiery to make creation anew. This agony in bloody sweat, this scarring torture of desire, refine us, madden us, and set the feast of unbegotten fire before our mouths that mingle yet in this the mighty molded lair. Many stars still strikes above, chords of the mastery of love. This subtle fire, this secret flame flashes between us as she goes, beyond the night, beyond the name, back to her unsubstantial snows. Cold, glittering, intense, the same now, yesterday for aye. She glows, the woman of my mystic bed, a star, far off, forgotten, dead. Only to me looks out forever, from her cold eyes of fire like death. Only to me her breasts can never lose the red brand that quickeneth. Only to me her eyelids sever, and lips respire her equal breath. Still in the unknown star I see the very God that is of me. The day's pale countenance is lifted, the rude sun's forehead he uncovers. No soft delicious clouds have drifted, no wing of midnight's bird that hovers. Yet still the hard blind blue is rifted, and still my star and I as lovers yearn to each other through the sky with eyes half closed in ecstasy. Night, night, O mother night, descend. O daughter of the sleeping sea, O dusk, O sister spirit, lend thy wings, thy shadows unto me. O mother, 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 bend and shroud the world in mystery. Let secrets of our bed forbidden cover their faces and be hidden. O steadfast, O mysterious bride, O woman, O divine and dead.
John Kitover, candidate congressman for the 16th district, reading magic starry gold of the pain of our incredible marriage.
Okay, that's Asmodel Part 3.
Nice.
What is it called? Asmodel?
It's a long day for me.
Yeah. Nobody ever said flipping coupons would be easy.
I know, right? Are you back on your normal cowboy hat? I like it. You should wear this when you do an interview.
I got some other hats. You want to see some other hats?
Okay. How did you get your beard like these colors? Did you do that on purpose?
No, it's just the way it grows in.
Oh, that's special.
Yeah, all the stress.
Oh no, fuck that Trump hat.
All the stress. It took the hair off my head and put it on
You
my
won't
face.
get any girls in Chicago with that hat.
Oh, then you don't understand magic, and that's why you clip coupons.
How is are the ICE agents all collecting in Chicago downtown or not? Have you been there? Have you seen them or not? Is it real, what we see on X?
Yeah, that's real.
Let these poor brown people stay. What are they doing anyway? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, the FBI just came out today and said there's 100,000 gang members living in Chicago. There's this gang near my house called what are they called? Gaylords.
Oh, last year I was in Chicago, by the way. Literally on this day.
Yeah.
Have you always lived in Chicago, John?
No, I've lived in Los Angeles. I've lived all around the United States.
Are you a Chicago native?
Yeah, I'm a native.
You're older, right? You're like 40, right? 30?
I'm 420 years old. I'm an ancient being.
Do you remember when, are you old enough to remember when, Chicago had white gangs, like the Irish Lords and all that?
Yeah, I've seen some documentaries on it, yeah.
Yeah, Chicago gang culture is really interesting. They have, a lot of whack names, though. They'll be, the Young Rambunctious Negro Crew.
Wait, John, did you grow up Catholic or not?
I went to Catholic school growing up.
Okay.
That's honestly very Jewish. Not ironically.
Well, my dad was Jewish, but non-practicing, and my mother was non-denominational Christian.
Your mom was
I thought you were
like an ethnic
Catholic.
My
Were
mother.
you baptized, John?
Yeah, I got baptized.
In a Catholic church?
No, in a I would call it almost like a Seventh-day Adventist church.
Okay.
Like a Jew.
Your mom's not
Jew for
like
Jesus.
An ethnic white woman?
Yeah, she's German and English.
That's not really ethnic, but because where I'm from in New York, seeing Jews in Catholic school is just the common thing. And usually, if someone's father is Jewish, their mom is Italian, and then they just look super Jewish. I was telling Abby about this woman. I'm like, she looks Italian, but she's blonde, so she's probably Jewish.
No, you do have blonde Italians.
I haven't seen one in a while. Oh, John, yeah, my friend John's blonde. But yeah, Jews going to Catholic school.
Joe too, right?
And marrying Catholics, very common. Where I'm from, it's like a medieval village. You're either a Jew or a Catholic. Not much for in between.
True.
And I genuinely like them, though. They're pretty cool.
Well, thanks for inspiring this poetry, because I'm uploading all these in my Magneto hat saying Magnet, Magneto, Magic Poem.
Oh, yeah. Magneto's Jewish. I just remember, that's why you do it. Oh my God, it makes sense.
Dude, that's so funny. I forgot about that. Isn't that hilarious?
Dude, you didn't know Magneto was Jewish?
Is that even in the comic, like the original comic
He
books?
survived the Holocaust, bro.
Wow.
Why did you have a Magneto hat?
Because he's Jewish.
It's just like a toy in my office here. It's like a movie prop.
Oh, okay. You don't put it on while you go on dates, right?
Dude, this girl that I'm seeing, she's like she looks at my She looked at my Instagram, and she immediately ghosted me, and then
I don't blame her.
and then she contacted me, and she was like, "I was so scared when I saw your Instagram."
Dude, I don't blame her. The thing is, we know you by now, like after years. But those who just get to know you and
we're reading magical poetry.
I totally understand her. I still have the high hopes for that Indian doctor you saw maybe last year or so.
No, that's ship has sailed. But she did add me on Snapchat.
Oh, you know what that means today, right?
Yeah, it means.
I mean, she wants you. She wants to put a ring on.
No way. Some people.
I mean, who else? You're the white man she needs in her life.
What would be amazing is if I could make a living being an actor or reading poetry on YouTube, and then all these other people go to like this 9-to-5 job, have to do all this like complicated technical stuff. Meanwhile, all I'm doing is reading, and I get compensated for it. Like that would be the dream.
You will never get bored of that?
Are you serious? No, this is the easiest and best work. It's so mentally stimulating and fulfilling. Because, if I were to write a letter, it would be okay. But I'm no genius. But when I read, like really intelligent information and run it through my brain, it's like you wrote it yourself, So it's just, this is very enjoyable to be reading this stuff. And it's in English. And the truth is, everybody wants to read English or speak English in the best way possible. So Pronunciation Workshop is it does teaches people how to speak American English, and there's just hundreds of millions of people around the world living in foreign countries that for some reason want to speak American English, or British English or better English. So this English pronunciation business is a business, and it's kind of what I'm doing, but this is actually all hypnosis and meditation. So that is the best form of communication. And this app is the exact opposite of meditation and hypnosis and peace, because everybody here is just so rambunctiously toxic. And I don't know, this is a psychiatric ward. Like if there was an app where people with neuroticism, derangement syndromes, all types of, delusions of grandeur, or people on their last leg, you don't know, because people on this app have died and they're gone, and so what I'm saying is it's not the Hunger Games and it's not the Survivor Games. It's really just the hanging on games that people are playing on this app. They're just hanging on, and it's pathetic, because if we were really intelligent, we would be organizing to make money, and we would prioritize all speakers based on, intelligence and our operations and our goals and our mission statements and our charter, everything with regards to our business plan. And that's how we would spend our time. We would run this like Toastmasters, but for making money. But because no one's actually organized or intelligent, and it would take everybody to essentially submit to Operation Make Money. But no one is capable of doing that, because most people are so frivolous, short-sighted, immature, and stupid that they, don't know that they're just wasting their time here. And every single hour, what we're trying to do is enhance how much we earn each hour. And, no one has that priority or goal. But let's go back to some poetry. Okay, this is the last part of Asmodel. And then after Asmodel, we go into the Rose and the Cross. Okay, this is a meditation. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold it for 10 seconds. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading poetry to defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th District of Illinois. Go to johnforcongress.com or text the campaign at 312-498-0517. Oh, steadfast, oh, mysterious bride, oh, woman, oh, divine and dead, oh, wings immeasurably wide, oh, star, oh, sister of my bed, oh, living lover at my side, clinging, the spring, the fountainhead of musical slow waters, white with thousand-folded rays of light. Come! Once again I call, I call, I call. O perfect soul, to thee with chants and murmurs mystical and whispers wiser than the sea. O lover, come to me. The pall of night is woven, fair and free. Draw to my kisses, let thy breath mingle for love the wine of death. Okay, this is called The Rose and Cross, read by candidate Congressman John Kitover. Go to johnforcongress.com. Out of the seething cauldron of my woes, where sweets and salt and bitterness I flung, where charmed music gathered from my tongue, and where I chained strange archipelagos, fallen stars, where fiery passion flows, a curious bitumen, where among the glowing medley moved the tune unsung of perfect love, thence grew the mystic rose, its myriad petals of divided light, its leaves of the most radiant emerald, its heart of fire like rubies. At the sight I lifted up my heart to God and called, how shall I pluck this dream of my desire? And lo, there shaped itself the cross of fire. Okay, this is candidate Congressman John Kitover. Go to johnforcongress.com. We need your donations now. $10, $100, $1,000. Every dollar gets another signature in Rockford. Every $1.50 gets us another signature in Peoria. Every $2 gets us another signature in Bloomington and Illinois. Go to John for Congress. That's with a number 4. Go to johnforcongress.com right now. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover. Text the campaign at 312-498-0517. We've been reading and meditating on poetry and politics and prose to defeat the rhino, Darren LaHood, the vaccine, COVID-19 vaccine liar, the super debt taxer creator, the evil Darren LaHood. Go to johnforcongress.com. Onward to victory! What should we title that video?
But what's the name of the thing again? Esmeralda?
We're going to call it Poem to Defeat Darren LaHood by John Kitover.
Yeah.
Candidate Congressman. 19 vaccine liar, the gun grabber. This is called Asphodel.
Oh.
Call down that star whose tender eyes were on thy bosom at thy birth. Call one long passionate note that sighs. Call till its beauty bend to earth. Meet thee and lift thee and devise strange loves within the gleaming girth. Kisses underneath the star, where on her brows its 7 rays are. Call
her, the maiden of thy sleep, fashion into human shape, the rolling fountains fiery and deep, the incense columns that drape, glimmering limbs and shadows creep, among blue tresses that escape, the golden torque that binds her hair, whose swarthy splendors drench the air. She comes! She comes! Spirit glances in quick delight to hold her kiss. The fuming air shimmers and dances. Moonlight's trembling ecstasies swoon in her soul, and my soul trances, knowing no longer all is, only united, moving, fixed, mixed, the music infinitely fixed. Music that throbs and soars and burns and breaks the possible to dwell unmoving monotone nocturnes, making hell heaven and heaven hell. A steady impossible song that yearns and brooks no mortal in its swell. This monotone mortal lips make in our infinite eclipse. Formless, above all shape and shade, lampless, beyond all light and flame, timeless, above all age and grade, moveless, beyond the mighty name, a mystic mortal and maid, filled with all things that fill the same, to overflow the shores of God, mingling our proper period. The agony is past, behold, how shapen light are born again, how emerald and starry gold burn in the midnight, how the pain of our incredible marriage fold and bended birth's travail wane, how our molten limbs divide and self again abide, the agony of extreme joy, the horror of the infinite bind, passions that sear us and destroy, building for the desolate mind. Kitover, candidate Congressman, 16th District. Okay, how many poems was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, halfway there.
Wait, how many? You want to do 10?
Yeah, I'm going to do 10. I got the time. It's 10 o'clock here right now.
Okay. 10 o'clock.
10, not 11. 10, not 9. Damn, I can hear the police in your background.
Yeah, I could hear yours too. But mine is like very far away, and I think it's the ambulance. I miss the Chicago sirens, the one that goes like.
Yeah, our city has been invaded by the federal government. Donald Trump is fighting the evil within, defending our Constitution.
You shouldn't have voted for him.
Why shouldn't I have voted for the savior of
You should have
America?
voted for yourself.
Darren LaHood is a liar.
Is Darren LaHood a Democrat or something?
Fraud. Scammer poem.
What is LaHood for a name? That's crazy.
It means the house, basically, or the community or the home.
Is he black?
No, I think he's.
He's white.
Is he Irish? I don't know.
LaHood. I never heard of this name in my life. Is an American attorney and a politician who has. Imagine he has to go against you and he loses again. Dude, that's crazy. You can see his smile on the Wikipedia. I really feel bad for him.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, if you believe in God, then by definition, you have to believe in miracles. And it turns out that communication is the magic of all reality, because all of this politics, all of the borrowing, all of the spending, everything is just all based on communication. And what's amazing is if you keep buying products from China, I don't know if you have noticed, but the quality
of the products have gone down significantly. Like they just keep finding ways to make the product cheaper and cheaper for themselves to make more profit, meaning that they just keep adding more plastic components. But anyways,
I want to read about him. His father is of Lebanese and German descent. Okay, that's not good. Elections. So he used to work at the 18th district, now in the 16th. So his politics, environment play a role regarding climate change. Oh, what do you think of that? There's no doubt about that. Oh, that's crazy. Despite this, he has 0% lifetime in real. You can bring that up during your debate about climate change. Bring all your evidence with you. Opposes able-bodied working men from accessing Medicaid. This is a good one. Affordable Care Act of single-payer healthcare. Net neutrality.
He also voted to reaffirm the National Surveillance Act. There's so many things about him. Like, see, I need you on your X account just asking questions like, hey, Grok, why should the voters of the 16th district...
Let's organize something. You're never there when I'm available, or like maybe Digest has like a big account.
We'll just do it now.
Hold on, let him come online and maybe we can go over to let's connect people and we can go over to X.
Okay, well, Clubhouse is the main conference call. You know, I need your fingers clicking now. I need Diogenes' fingers clicking now. I don't need voices. See, that's the thing is we're trying to create messaging for the district, for people in Rockford.
Maybe Danelle can help you in the audience.
Danelle can flip a burger at Hardee's. That's the only good thing that loudmouth talker is good for.
No, come on, don't be mean.
I hate to be mean, but this guy is a liberal, woke leftist who thinks he knows something.
Maybe you can convince him. You shouldn't attack people.
Well, if he wants to work for me or help me, then we can talk. But if he wants to talk about any topic or category, listen, I already know that no one's helping me. And everybody just wants to talk, so I'll just zip it myself, and I'll continue on with my poetry.
That's good. And even when we helped you with some tips and tricks, you were like, no. So you should do it. Of course you should do it yourself. You're a good, able man. You can do it.
It's true.
Yeah.
No one's going to help you do anything.
No, read the Tao Te Ching. Become the person you want to lead.
It's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Danelle. I'm sorry for ripping on you, Danelle. I'm sure you're just an awesome human being, and you know, it's really the system. It's the system which is preventing you from being successful. Obviously, it's not your own lack of integrity or character or your parents' fault or society's. Oh, he's gone.
It's too much.
Not. Right now, look us up on Instagram.
No, you can win against this guy. I mean, he does have a full set of hair on his head. That's the only thing. No, I'm joking. But
see, it's not about me beating him. It's about me creating a mind virus and getting into the minds of all the people going into that voting booth. And he's already infected everybody with his bullshit. I have yet to be able to crack that.
Yeah, but you're new. He's been in this game forever.
I know. And his dad was in it for 30 years.
Exactly.
They've been in it forever.
Ray LaHood. Ugly ass man.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're stepping the stones, you know?
Well, I'm in a very
safe space. You know what the most stressful thing is in anybody's life, and this is what everybody told me when I was gathering petitions. I said, if there was one priority, what would you like to have addressed? And everybody says housing. The rent is too high. It's too expensive to afford your house, and it's like it's so true. I mean, if you're paying, 15, 1600, 1800, 2500, 3600, 4500, like that is a huge amount of money that you can use for all kinds of consumables and for all kinds of living and activity that your housing eats up. So all I'm saying, this Clubhouse app really deals with the mind, with our brains and our communication capabilities. And by reading a book, it's the best way, the fastest way, the only good way, in my opinion, to improve your communication capabilities. And most people are just repeating themselves, as you know, wasting all their time, never upgrading, never reading anything, a lot of talkers. And it's pretty sad, to tell you the truth, because they have nothing going on outside of this app. And that's why they're here talking all the time. And when I say nothing going on outside of this app, I mean love, or wealth or health. Because if you really want to take care of your body, it takes focused attention to do that. And that's stretching, that's breathing, that's running, that's sitting in the sun, that's taking a hot bath, that's eating the right foods. All those things take time and money. And, if society is engineered in a way for maximum enjoyment as opposed to maybe maximum profit making or maximum compliance making. Do you know how many people rush to work every day at 7:30 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and it's like all they're doing is going into an office to sit in front of a computer, turn on their email to confirm that they're there. Most businesses and organizations are paying you literally for your presence, but you're not actually doing anything. You're just confirming things. So reality is so programmatic. Everybody has to work in order to pay their bills, and they just keep working and working and working and working, but they never ever stop to really fundamentally understand that there's a program that's occurring in society, and you yourself are highly conditioned and highly programmed to fill that role. And that means go to college, get a job, contribute to society by having a family, saving your money, investing your money, etc. But it's like there's so much investment out there, but yet there's so much rampant crime and poverty, and America in many ways is just like, I don't know, unfixable. And all you can do is just patch it and fill the plugs. But that boat is leaking, and it's just a question of how bad is it. And I think it's still, many people just live, people live in apartment buildings with like water in the hallways, just dirt, garbage everywhere. No, nothing's fixed, nothing. But people live in their little apartments, and their apartments are clean and working. But like a lot of the common areas are just absolute filth. That's life. It's clean and it's dirty. So welcome to Kicked from the Room. We are reading what's called poetry. This is the John Kitover Power Hour of meditation and breathing. Let's take the deepest breath of the day and hold it for 10 seconds. Okay, this is called The Storm. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading poetry to defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th District. Darren is a rhino, a COVID-19 vaccine liar, a gun grabber, and he's a scammer and a fraud artist. So voters in the 16th District, go to johnforcongress.com. This is called The Storm. In the storm that divides the wild night from the passionate kiss of the morning, stands there a tower by the sea, unshaken by wave and by wind. Lightning assails, and the sea breaks vain, and the battlements scorning, even to fling back the foam shattered before and behind. Save for one window, its height rears up unbroken and blind. Here may a man gaze out to the night by the stars of it stricken, out to the blind black air that the lightning divides and is dumb. Hear and look back in the tower where pallid shades murmur and quicken. Low laughs leap in the silence, sing to a sire, there come. Far from the feet of the storm, a pulse like the beat of a drum, throbs the wild sound through the storm, and the wings of it waken and quiver. Only the watcher, unmoved, looks on the face of the night, sees the strong hosts that unite, a fervent, implacable river, foaming from heaven and hell, two armies of crimson and white. Flecked is the sky with the blood shed as by sabres of light. Now they are clutching his arms, the phantoms that throng there behind him, foul and distorted, whose sight may not on men ever dawn. Now they entice and entreat, now strive with fresh fury to bind him, cords that are cut by an angel whose sword is unceasingly drawn, glitters and bids them fall back as if struck by the eye of the morn. Would he but turn, he should see a woman laid naked before him, stretching her arms to his breast, reaching her lips to his face, lips that should grant but one kiss ere the demons descended and tore him, limb from wet limb, and devoured and bore his stained soul into space, far from the regions of hope and the lands that are holy with grace. Alway the battle proceeds, and alway the tempest requickens, pregnant with thunder, delivered when the swift knife is let flash. Alway the wind has its will, and the slaughter steam rises and thickens. Alway the sea is a lion, enraged by the wind and its lash. Alway the heavens resound with the thunders, reverberate, crash. Heaven is conquered, behold, and the host of the demons are fleeing. Okay, everybody, go to johnforcongress.com. Thanks for listening. That's called The Storm, Part 1.
A gun grabber. And he's a scammer and a fraud artist. So voters in the 16th.
People agree with that, though. What's amazing is it's a suggestion, and it is kind of libelous and slanderous, but he's not going to respond to it. It's just, nobody's even going to watch these videos.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. Let him sue me. It'll just give me more credence that I'm a political candidate.
That's true. I mean, what can you lose anyway?
Exactly. I got nothing to lose. And you can't beat a dead horse.
He has no idea who he's competing with.
Yeah, he doesn't care who I am, but he knows who I am because I tag him on everything. And if I also like, it's possible that I can run for mayor in Chicago. So I'll know by November whether or not I'm going to be on this March primary on the ballot. And if I'm not, I can pivot to a Chicago election, possibly. But I got to look at the cutoff dates.
Oh.
Because I see people filing to run for mayor of Chicago. I'm going to run for mayor. I'll be able to get a lot of signatures nearby. It'll be very easy to get the required number of signatures and defeat any challenges. And that will give, this whole thing is about developing national press content, national press credentials. So if you Google my name, you'll see my best content essentially, and hopefully that content is like attached to major news and interviews. This app is such a waste of time. It's so sad and pathetic.
But you're sucked into it.
I'm done listening to these people, and this is why I'm recording this poetry, because as I told you, there's only 4 things you can control, and controlling what I'm listening to is my reality. And so listening to Marshall Stankin Rankin or Steve Appel talk about Donald Trump and their opinions about this and that, it's like, okay, that's my reality. God, my life sucks. This is pathetic. I would rather go listen to music. What's the point? And why put them on my YouTube channels over and over and over again? It's like, they know. See, this is why people love me and hate me, because I'm technically publishing people, and they're just like, oh, I'm famous. People love me. People record me. Everything I say is so great. It's like, no, I'm recording you because you suck.
Yeah, you should go in a big Twitter space and do your talk right now. I know a guy who used to be on Clubhouse before, but he's full on Twitter space. He's not that bad.
Yeah, I go on Twitter Spaces, but
his what's it called? I forgot his name now, but he has big rooms. You should go see him. Say, I'm from Clubhouse, and
that's a credibility statement.
Maybe not. I don't know what he talks about. Like, he used to run big rooms like Augustus, but this guy he's a little conspiratorial, but you are so too sometimes, and maybe you can tap into something, but he has some schizos in his audience sometimes.
Well, you know who might be schizo is Randy.
I mean, duh. Why would you say that, though?
Because yesterday he kept going on and on about how the J words killed Charlie Kirk.
Really? He believes that?
Yeah. Israel, Mossad, etc.
From everyone, I wouldn't expect it from him, given, the thing is, like, he can come off as smart, but, like, I notice a lot of things he says, he just copies and pastes from anywhere else.
So stupid. He's
like,
just basically ChatGPT.
I literally see them from other things. But given he thinks it's the Jays that killed Charlie Kirk, why? Because of Candace Owens?
Oh, maybe.
Who believes in her?
Anyways, the point is, like, if you think it's like a conspiracy.
Well, all the fucking it's obviously Tyler who killed him, unfortunately. Tyler's pretty cute.
Yes.
I wish he was. Right? He's a cute boy.
Disgusting. Well, you're also fat.
I'm not fat.
Prove it. Let me see a photo of that ass.
Oh my gosh, John, stop.
Well, you're full of shit.
No, you know that I don't put my picture up. I used to put my picture up before. I don't do it anymore. When I thought this app was good faded, then I realized a lot of crazy people on this app, so I stopped putting my picture up.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you're a girl, guys are definitely gonna, in general,
like creepy. Even with this cat picture they flirt with you, they don't even know how you look like. Maybe I am fat. Maybe you're right. Probably. But I can prove you my size that I wear. I took a picture for Bussy the other day because he didn't believe me. You want to see it?
No, it's fine. We're moving on in this poetry experience.
I'm wearing XXS, double XS. I'm going to prove it. Hold on. Where is it? So you can stop doing this forever. Let me PTR it real quick.
This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading poetry to defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th District of Illinois. John for Congress. Rhino, COVID-19 vaccine liar.
Okay, PTR.
Grabber. This is candidate Congressman.
Put it on your YouTube.
Among Some.
No, it's the name of the store. That doesn't make sense.
I know.
This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading poetry. Okay, we're moving on to video number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we're going on to video 7. Thanks for being here. What's your name again, Mrs. Diogenes?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Abby.
I know, I was just kidding. Abby Diogenes, I was going to call you. Okay, these videos are getting already quite a few views. Not, in the thousands, but you never know when one of them's going to hit. It's kind of interesting. The Trump hat triggers people. And so that's like one of the better hats that I have. Nobody cares about the Magneto hat. I look like a dork in the Magneto helmet. But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Okay, we're moving on. Part 7. We're now 108 minutes in, or an hour and 47 minutes.
Wow.
Yep, you've been hypnotized by me for over an hour now. How do you feel?
Very hypnotic.
Do you feel relaxed?
Yes, I am.
Do you feel deeply relaxed?
Peaceful. Happy, joy.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. Most excellent. Okay, I'm going to go to my kitchen and get a new cup of coffee.
Okay, take your time.
I'm going to play some Dao De Jing for you.
Okay.
I hope you enjoy. Okay, this is Dao De Jing.
This is 10,000 math problems, and for every problem you solve, I'll give a subscriber 1 penny. Okay,
Doubt to get rid of something. You must first allow it to flourish. If you want to take something, you must first allow it to be given. This is called the subtle perception of the way things are. The soft overcomes the hard. The slow overcomes the fast. Let your workings remain a mystery. This is called the subtle perception of the way things are. The soft overcomes the hard. The slow overcomes the fast. Let your workings remain a mystery. Just show people the results. "37. The Tao never does anything, yet through it all things are done. If powerful men and women could center themselves in it, the whole world would be transformed by itself in its natural rhythms. People would be content with their simple, everyday lives, in harmony and free of desire. When there is no desire, all things are at peace." 38. The master doesn't try to be powerful. Thus, he is truly powerful. The ordinary man keeps reaching for power. Thus, he never has enough. The master does nothing, yet he leaves nothing undone. The ordinary man is always doing things, yet many more are left to be done. The kind man does something, yet something remains undone. The just man does something, and leaves many things to be done. The moral man does something, and when no one responds, he rolls up his sleeves and uses force. When the Tao is lost, there is goodness. When goodness is lost, there is morality. When morality is lost, there is ritual. Ritual is the husk of true faith, the beginning of chaos. Therefore, the master concerns himself with the depths and not the surface, with the fruit and not the flower. He has no will of his own. He dwells in reality and lets all illusions go. In harmony with the Tao, the sky is clear and spacious. The earth is solid and full. All creatures flourish together, content with the way they are, repeating themselves, endlessly renewed. When man interferes with the Tao, the sky becomes filthy. The earth
Okay. We are back. For some reason, the Tao wanted to stop playing there.
Yeah, it just stopped. It didn't take so long.
Okay, let's start a new meditation. Here we go. Okay, this is part 7. This is the storm. Take the deepest breath of the day. Hold it for 10 seconds. This is the storm read by candidate Congressman John Kitover to defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th District. COVID-19 vaccine liar, a gun grabber, a term limits oath pledge breaker. Go to john4congress.com or text the campaign at 312-498-0517. This is the storm. Alway the wind has its will and the slaughter steam rises and thickens. Alway the sea is a lion, enraged by the wind and its lash. Alway the heavens resound with the thunder's reverberate crash. Heaven is conquered, behold, and the hosts of the demons are fleeing. Dawn drives before her fair feet the feather-light wings of the gale. Silent the tower rears aloft its front into beauty and seeing. Only the window is dark, only there hangs like a veil
Sleep on the chamber and clings. Heard I a woman fiend wail? Heard I the sound of a kiss? Has man been destroyed in the daylight? Man whom the night could not quell? What angel fled weeping away? There in the east, there extends a white light devouring the grey light. There the sun rises and brings hope with the dawn of the day. Silence hides certainty. Surely voices of angels that pray. Surely the sound of delight and of praise and unspeakable glory rings in the wind like a bell, and wakes the white air of the Lie. Oh, the bright sea is aflame, and the caps of it golden hoary leap in the light of the sun, in the light of the eyes of the sea. Triumph is born like a flower, and the soul of the adept is free. This is part 2, the initiation. This is Canada Congressman John Kitover. There is a bare bleak headland which the sea incessantly devours. A rock impregnable, where herb and tree are not. A vision of it came to me in night's most ghastly hours. I who desire, beyond all named desire, to pass the envious bounds of air and fire, and penetrate the bosom of the night, saw in a vision such a neophyte. Stand on the forehead of the rock, I saw the armies of unalterable law. Shudder within the spheres, as to him came his master's spirit, like a tongue of flame, to touch his lips and ears and eyes and hands, with that pale amber that divides the lands. Of sense and spirit, and beheld him quails, fell all and shaking soul the veil. Go to John4Congress.com to defeat Derek the Hood, the Rhino, the COVID-19 vaccine liar. Okay, Abby, I hope you're enjoying, because you're helping me create a lot of content to defeat Darren LaHood.
Good. It's time for him to lose his hair.
He can't even meet with his voters because they're so angry. His constituents absolutely despise him.
Did you meet with his voters?
Yeah. As soon as I said this is a congressional petition to defeat Darren LaHood, people say, "Did you say Darren LaHood? Give me that."
Oh, wow. You better win this, then. Do you feel the public likes you?
There's a very small chance that I beat him at the primary because he has such brand name recognition. Again,
Yeah,
this
sure.
is a whole exercise in like a snowballing effect, where if I don't win this time, the next time my snowball grows bigger and just keeps going bigger and bigger until eventually, I can reach critical mass and get into political office.
Of course, yeah. It's just the first step.
Okay, I'm titling this Darren LaHood is a fraud
and a liar, rat, and snake. Ooh, too big. Did you ever get your results from your PhD?
I submitted yesterday my final paper, and I'm waiting for that. And now I have to pick my thesis. So it's getting there. And then I have to wait for the other reviewers for my thesis itself. But in between, I'll probably go travel.
Where to the grocery store with some coupons?
Yeah, in America, to get the actual coupons for real. Danny said she's gonna delete Clubhouse. I don't believe her though.
Who cares? She's a lost cause. I'm telling you, until people start coming on here and reading books, either they're extremely lazy, they've got the fuckets. Do you know what the fuckets is?
No.
It's when you don't give a fuck anymore.
You don't give a fuck, yeah, I thought so.
And that means like you don't exercise, you don't eat right, you listen to whatever kind of garbage you hear on your phone, you're not in control of anything, and you just let everything just push you around, and therefore you're a fat, depressed, lazy, B-I-T-C-H.
Talking about the devil.
Hey, Buena.
Hi, John. How are you?
Good, how are you? Have all my Instagram accounts made you less gay or more gay?
More gay, obviously.
I don't think you can be more of something that doesn't exist, but please proceed.
Oh, really? Well done.
I can show you how much it exists.
Trick question. Didn't you know being gay is not real? Gay is just a word. It used to mean happy. Haha. Got you.
How did my asshole get blown out?
He's gonna get sensitive.
Well, that's called a tragedy.
It's actually the irony of being gay is not being gay. You see the irony?
Isn't it crazy?
Have you ever seen a gay that was actually gay?
So this is
Did you ever think that when we said we could do the impossible, that's what we were talking about?
So this is a neurolinguistic programming meditation room. I want to thank you all for being here. We just submitted our, how many videos now?
7th poem.
Well, that was the 7th?
I think so, yeah. Or the 8th. 7th or the 8th.
How are you, Ryan?
I'm great.
You know how I know you're not great?
Why?
Because you didn't say great 3 times.
I'm great.
There you go.
You only did it after.
Now I know you're great. Congratulations, you're great again. I just made you great again. So easy. I can make any man great. He's only got to say great 3 times.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Hung daddy, hung daddy, hung daddy. Oh, damn it.
Is that what you had to say when you got your rectum blown out? Okay,
No, I had to say thank you.
that was our 7th video. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
We've done it again. We're absolutely crushing it with these Darren the Hood defeat poems. This is the most brilliant marketing campaign I can come up with. Just do what I'm already doing, which is read poetry. See you, boy. I'm more gay than you. So much happier. You're so miserable with your blown out rectum, your trans ideology, and your LGBTQ hypnosis. It's such a weak and pathetic political propaganda. No wonder why you're all so miserable. You have no strength or vigor in your loins. You've prepped it out of your system, vaccinated it out of your blood. I'm all that remains as a strong voice in the wilderness, crying out to all the gay men who dress up as women. Enough is enough!
Your loins. Show me the strength of your loins.
I shall. We are about to read the initiation. Okay, this is called the initiation. This is a meditation and a positive vibration. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold it for 10 seconds. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading poetry to defeat Darren LaHood, a COVID-19 vaccine liar, a term limits oath pledge breaker, a gun grabber, a scammer, and a frauder. This is called the initiation. I who desire beyond all named desire to pass the envious bounds of air and fire, penetrate the bosom of the night, saw in a vision such a neophyte stand on the forehead of the rock, saw the armies of unalterable law shudder within the spheres, as to him came his master's spirit, like a tongue flame, to touch his lips and ears and eyes and hands, with that pale amber that divides the lands of sense and spirit, and beheld him quail, as fell from all his shaken soul the veil, that on the night began the awful gale. It did assume a voice, whereat the air was peopled with such forms as ride abroad upon the path of storms, and in the awe rejoice. They gather, chanting, around that noble head. The master of the prisons of the dead loosens the bonds and bids the furies spring for the last struggle ere they own a king. This paean of the sky they sing. We ride upon the fury of the blast, fast, fast. We race upon the horses of the wind. The tameless thunder follows hard behind, fast and too fast. The lightning heralds us, the iron blast lends us its splendor for a steed fire shod, the steed of God. From all the caverns of the hollow sea, and all the fortresses that guard the air, and all the fearful palaces of fire, and all the earth's dwarf-ridden secrecy, they come, they gather, and they ride, to bear destruction and disorder and desire. They cling to him who braves the gale of night, and mock his might. They rush upon him like a wave, and break in fiery foam against him, and they shake life in its citadel.
They open hell to let the furies and the fates spring forth on the wild charges of the icy north, to quench the holy lamp. His spirit and his life within him quail, and all the armaments of sin assail with deadly tramp and swordless fury. Hell devours and tears the heart of any a man whom heavenly airs shield and lead on afar, where beyond storm and passion is the sky, and where the sacred hand of the Most High holds out a star. I who desire beyond all name desire, past. Okay, that's another poem to defeat Darren LaHood. I am a lord, indeed. This is the storm led by candidate Congressman John Kitover to defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th District, COVID-19 vaccine liar, a gun grabber, a term limits oath pledge breaker. Go to John4Congress.com or text the campaign at 312-498-0517. This is the storm. Always the wind has its will and the slaughter steam rises and thickens. Always the sea is a lion, enraged by the wind and its lash. Always the heavens resound with the thunder's reverberate crash. Heaven is conquered, behold, and the host of the demons are fleeing. Dawn drives before her fair feet the feather-like wings of the gale. Silent the tower rears aloft its front into beauty unseen. Only the window is dark, only there hangs like a veil. Sleep on the chamber and clings. Heard I a woman fiend wail? Heard I the sound of a kiss? Has man been destroyed in the daylight? Man whom the night could not quell? What angel fled weeping away? There in the east, there extends a white light devouring the grey light. There the sun rises and brings hope with the dawn of the day. Silence hides certainty. Surely voices of angels that pray. Surely the sound of delight and of praise and unspeakable glory rings in the wind like a bell, wakes the white air of the Lee. All the bright seas aflame, the caps of it golden or hoary, leap in the light of the sun. What was that, Abby?
No, just saying. I was just thinking when you were talking about Darren LaHood and the issue is the housing, maybe you can also add that you're a landlord and you have experience in this more than Darren LaHood.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I don't really. There are some things that I know for a fact that if we were to change certain laws, we would give the people a lot of freedom and liberty. And unfortunately, we live in a ruthless debt collection society.
What's the point of risk-based lending if they can take everything from you anyway if you don't pay it?
Well, there's two types of bankruptcies. There's Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. And Chapter 13 is a reorganization of your debts that you have to pay off within 3 to 5 years at the maximum possible amount. And so it's all the compliance and the burden is all on the individual in this country. Nothing and no responsibility, not even criminal liability, is ever applied towards employees of a corporation. We truly live in a corporate fascist state. It's just hard to know that that's what's happening because we're so highly conditioned to go to school and to get a job that it's hard to know. I mean, maybe people know because they're just like fighting for survival and to stay afloat and to pay their bills and not fall behind on their rent, and their other bills, but the whole system is completely broke. It's like beyond broke. But you could say this is like modern civilizational theory. But it's just so dishonest because none of us can get away with it individually. Only the supranational governments with central banks can live on forever. But that's all just bullshit. Maybe America will collapse. Or maybe other countries will collapse, or maybe there will be a nuclear bomb or a real pandemic. I mean, chaos and anarchy are inevitable. And it's already happening now. The whole world is in anarchy and in chaos. I mean, they're fighting. All we have to do is just Google, give me the 10 most active military hotspots on the planet right now. And then you'll see that list and you'll be like, oh, damn. Humans are fighting to the death all over the world right now with the biggest boomsticks and the biggest spear chuckers you've ever seen in human history. That's why I say it's like everybody here is like, okay, let's say I got 20 years left to live or 40 years left to live. It's like, no, you don't. It's like based on probability, if you were to look at like nuclear war and the history of war, you would know you probably got like a couple years left to live. So everybody banking on this like retirement thing, like, oh, I'm going to save all my money responsibly. So when I'm 70, I'll have enough to pay for my senior, assisted living facility so I can have some bitch wipe my ass, and feed me shitty food until I die. And so it's like, you know what? You might not even get there because, it's possible that we blow up the world. Like, look at Clubhouse. People road rage. Just imagine the wrong person at the wrong time who decides, hit them with a nuclear missile now. And then the guy who pushes the button's like, ma'am, did I hear you correctly, ma'am? You want me to hit them with a nuclear weapon? Yes, do it now! That's a direct order, soldier! Do it now! And you're like, ma'am, I just need to confirm one more time. Are you telling me to strike Moscow with a nuclear missile? And she responds, Madam President responds, I gave you a direct order, soldier. If you refuse my command, I will relieve you of duty and appoint a new senior officer. Launch the attack now!
And then Russia is going to do something bad.
Yeah, imagine in Russia, some Russian general saying to some female soldier, and she's like, he's like, so she just like launches the nuke missile, and immediately destroys the target. No big back and forth, no obnoxious woman, screaming back in control. So you see the difference or the inversion that we have here in America, where a woman of color who's not even ADOS or descendant of an African slave, but a woman of color who slips by who looks like she's black, but she's not. I'm telling you, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz could have been the most dangerous thing to have ever happened to the world, because they would have expanded the war in Ukraine and Russia to like dazzling effect. They would have been destroyers of worlds. And you were like, ooh, take that Trump hat off. It's like, take this Trump hat off. Trump probably prevented World War fucking III because Kamala Harris and Tim Walz would have destroyed the planet.
You know what? I'm not even going to debate you on that. I will let Mr. Spooner do that for me. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. He's your number one. If he's your number one, then he's my number two.
You're my number two. Is that okay?
That's fine.
You're my second favorite on this app.
That's fine. We're moving on. Ooh, Abuela feels hurt.
No, Abuela should be less gay than he. I mean, either be more gay and be less gay, or just be less gay.
Why don't you just be you?
I'm not any of that. I'm all Ryan, and you don't like it sometimes.
Oh well.
See, Ryan, don't you know that life is just a stage? Don't you know life is just a stage, and that you're portraying yourself as like an actor, but really what you're doing is you're portraying yourself as an actress, which is a man who pretends like he's a woman, and that's called being, see, this is why you're actually not gay. You're actually trans.
Yeah.
No, I'm not trans. You know that an actress is the actor playing the character, not the character itself. So I'm not playing a woman. I'm a man, and I'm not an actress.
But you want to be a woman. That's why gay men are always obsessed about women.
I just want to be fucked like a woman. That's it.
No, you wanted to be a woman. You said it many times.
Rhino, the super deck, the COVID-19 vaccine liar, the gun. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading poetry to defeat Darren LaHood. A COVID-19 16th district, we're reading magical poetry to defeat Darren LaHood in the storm read by candidate Congressman vaccine liar. A term limits oath pledged.
Darren LaHood versus John Kitover.
John, I think that you need to use more complete sentences.
Why?
Well, he's gay, and this is something gay men say generally. It's nothing negative about you, Abuela, but this is something that I've noticed that gay men say about me all the time.
Isn't it ironic?
What is ironic?
Being gay means you're extremely happy, but most gay men are not gay.
I know.
That's life. See, what they try to do...
If you're truly gay, you're a winner.
I am truly gay.
No, you're not.
See, Ryan, you've already admitted that you want to be fucked like a woman. That means you want to feel like a woman. Be like a woman. Get fucked like a woman. And so that's why I'm saying you're actually trans and not gay, because there's no such thing as gay. That just means happy.
Okay.
Happy.
Okay, I'll be trans.
Happy and
I would love somebody
happy hair.
Oh,
Happy
those were
hair.
good times, man.
Happy. Oh, those were the best roast times. Oh, we roasted the shit out of them. Did we not roast those Jew haters up? I think I'm actually maybe the most famous anti-Jew hater and anti-Semite. I love what I do for a living online.
Listen to it one more time. The one.
Did you know? Did you hear APAC made a donation to my campaign? APAC donated.
Really?
Yeah, APAC donated to the campaign to elect John Kitover. They think that Darren LaHood secretly harbors anti-Jewish feelings.
I will never forget. He removed me from the room, and I was like, okay, we'll go to your YouTube and listen to the room like this. I was like, this was just perfect. They just gave me this for free.
Oh man.
Silence, please.
That was some alpha.
What did you get for free?
Oh wow, we were talking about rent, and I just got only $1,200 per month for a 3,200 square feet loft only in Chicago. Yeah, this place looks like it's about to get destroyed. About to collapse.
Chicago,
Let's see, one of the most dangerous areas in Chicago. Looks like the apartments in Tom Hanks' Big. What neighborhood? I love Chicago. Is it this gymnasium? Liar. I like my life. Neighborhood? It's beautiful. Not in any neighborhood you would want to be in. As crime increases, rent should decrease as business leaves that area. Bullshit, low. Let's see if we can find something positive on Twitter. Oh my god, so many J shit. Let's refresh my timeline. You're making fun of this Laura Loomer. My name's Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. Boyfriend keeps accidentally slipping into my... Oh my god, I'm not gonna read that. Ew, there you go.
I'm living, honey. You better get used to it, because this is the real me, bitches.
Queen. Shut up. Yes, queen. Do you know who has some picaris?
I want to thank you both for coming to my room as I read poetry and delight you both.
I do have like a brain kind of saturated right now. But I think we have 2 more poems left.
We're very close.
Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Let's say there's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna log up here. Let's go to something else. My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you.
Okay, this is part 8 or 9?
I think it's 8 or 9, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to finish reading the initiation, and then we're going to move into a litany. A litany. Here we go. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold it for 10 seconds. This is candidate Congressman John Kitover reading poetry to defeat Darren LaHood, the rhino, the COVID-19 vaccine liar, the term limits pledge oath breaker, the super spender, super debt, super taxologist, and rhinologist, vaccinologist. We will defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th district. This is called the initiation. And swordless fury, hell devours in tears the heart of any a man, whom heavenly airs shield and lead on afar, where beyond storm and passion is the sky, and where the sacred hand of the Most High holds out a star. He stands amid the storm, a mighty rock. His long hair blows about, the demons mock. His entry to their kingdom and despair groans in the blackness, infamous and bare, and hateful shapes and eyes surround his head. Oh, for the magic of those mightier dead, to scatter them, and utterly destroy their likeness, and to penetrate the joy of yonder places past the realm of fear. Oh, that some mighty seer came to avenge, that might deliver him from this grim fight, whose horrid ranks are dim with mist of spumed blood, whose long chill hour beats out each sound with a ghastly power. Reluctant till the morning shall they cease, these black battalions, and the dawn bring peace to a head holier? Or shall he succumb, fight through long agonies, and perish dumb, sword gripped hard to the last? Or shall he fall, recreant, coward, and no more at all, reach the dim martyr hall of heroes? Yet the surging shapes gape hideous to beget fresh armed foemen to destroy the king. And first on black imperishable wing, that nameless thing, darkness, a dragon, now devours the vision of those deadly powers, the legions of the lords of sin. It is an hour ere dawn begin. A litany, black thine abyss of noon, flings forth the thunder swoon. Smite us and slay. Amun, Amun, Achiha. Thoth from the starry space, flash out of the splendid face. Wisdom, immortal grace. Thoth, turn to usward. Deep, deep thy somber sea, spouse of eternity. Mother, we cry to thee, hear us, morte mother. Sound, sistrum, sound afar, shine, shine, a dawning star. Flame, flame, O meteor car, Isis, our lady.
And so is heart of a man, heavenly.
Okay. Wow, I cannot believe how long you've been with me. I must have hypnotized you to the very core and the center of your existence. Okay, poetry to defeat Darren LaHood, the COVID-19 vaccine liar and super spreader debt tax fraud scammer. That's saying a lot. A lot of videos we just uploaded here. A lot of work, Abby. I thank you. You are the sorceress's apprentice today. The sorcerer's apprentices, or whatever it is, gendering, blah, blah, blah. Where's Ryan? Where's our trans? Okay, this is poetry to unseat and defeat Darren LaHood, the scammer, liar. Okay, let's listen to the playback here. Poetry to defeat Darren LaHood, the rhino, the COVID-19 vaccine liar, the term limits pledge oath breaker, the super spender, super debt, super taxologist, and rhinologist, vaccinologist. We will defeat Darren LaHood in the 16th district. This is called the initiation. And swordless fury, hell devours in tears, heart of any man, whom heavenly airs shield and lean on afar, where beyond storm and passion is the sky, and where the sacred hand of the Most High holds out a star. He stands amid the storm, a mighty rock. His long hair blows about, the demons mock. His entry to their kingdom and despair groans in the blackness, infamous and bare, and hateful shapes and ice surround his head. Oh, for the magic of those mightier dead, to scatter them, and utterly destroy their likeness, and to penetrate the joy of yonder places past the realm of fear. Oh, that some mighty seer came to avenge, that might deliver him from this grim fight, whose horrid ranks are dim with mist of spumed blood, whose long chill hour beats out each sound with a ghastly power. Reluctant till the morning shall they cease, these black battalions in the dawn bring peace to a head holier, or shall he succumb, fight through long agonies and perish dumb, sword gripped hard to the last, or shall he fall recreant, coward, and no more at all, reach the dim martyr hall of heroes? Yet the surging shapes gape hideous to beget fresh armed foemen to destroy the king, and first on black imperishable wing that nameless thing, darkness a dragon now devours, the vision of those deadly powers, the legions of the lords of sin. It is an hour ere dawn begin. A litany, black thine abyss of noon, flings forth the thunder swoon. Smite us and slay. Amun, Amun, Achiha. Thoth, for
from the sorry space, flash out of the splendid face, wisdom, immortal grace, forth turn to us for deep, deep thy somber sea, spouse of its poetry to defeat Darren LaHood, the rhino, the COVID-19 vaccine liar, the term limits pledge oath breaker. This
Okay, I'm going to give you a little sample of Clubhouse.
Numerical level was last year. So you would think, okay, if they're not,
they don't understand it, are going through these same effects. Well, yeah, I know the woman. Yeah.
It's your girl Issa. It's your girl Issa, Abby. Issa is a big talker in the Bitcoin room now. People love hearing her speak because she says such interesting things. Really? 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 You ever hear anybody say anything intelligent on this app? Ever? No. No. Her new name is Sexy Bunions, Issa Mabunyan. Oh, that's so great.
But she will come back with her normal phone. But she's not good for you. Like, she's very pro-Israel.
Oh, I don't care. I mean, I agree with her on that stuff, but like, she's a nincompoop. She wastes all her time. I've never heard her read a book. And Daniel is incredibly neurotic. I don't even think he would disagree. I think everybody on this app would agree that they're all rather like neurotic for coming back here and having the same conversation with the same people over and over and over again. It's total madness. Because there's no goal attached to it. Without the outcome, that's like invading Iraq or Afghanistan. It's like, what are you going to do after you occupy it? Live there? I mean, maybe I guess you build a base, but... Well, why don't you do some yoga?
I already did today. I might go outside.
Well, you can do yoga like literally 4 times a day. Okay, this is Canada Congressman John Kitover thanking you for coming to my morning meditation session. 2 hours and 44 seconds here with our good friend Abby. Abby, thank you for being our sorcerer's apprentice. We reached the daily upload limit. Anything you want to tell viewers who may watch this live stream in the future?
Yeah. Well, John Kitover, Darren LaHood is the scammer. And
LaHood is no good.
He's no good. He's up to no good. He's no sprout.
Don't vote for Darren LaHood. He's up to no good. Okay, thanks, Abby.